Hi everyone. We're going to show you how to do silk screening, and this is a little sample I made, and I'm going to show you how to do this, but you can also take the same technique and put it onto t-shirts. So we'll set this one off to the side, and what you see in front of you is a silk screen. This is how they come. 8.5 by 11 sheets. You cut them apart on the lines. I already have one here that I will use to show you. And it has two sides. It has the blue side, which is the emulsion side, and generally you don't use that side. You use the screen side, and you can kind of hear that. Now, I have a grip and grip mat down, and then that is to keep the fabric from shifting around. And I have a little black piece of fabric here that I'm going to be using. I will place the silk screen down into position, and to hold it there I'm going to take a piece of tape, paint tape, and we're going to anchor the silk screen onto the fabric so that it doesn't shift around. I have mixed my paint with shaving cream, and I will show you more on that in an upcoming segment. Right now I'm just going to show you how to get the silk screening done. I have a rubber brush, a sponge brush here that I'm going to apply my paint with, and I'm going to fill my screen. That's my little term for you have to get some paint on there before you can work it through. The big difference between this and the stencils that some of you are thinking about is that stencils have an opening where in this case the openings are actually filled with screening, nylon screening. Alright, so we have filled that. In other words, we've covered it. Now I'm going to work it through. I'm just rubbing it gently. I'm not pushing hard. And you'll notice my brush is not bent, so I'm not pressing hard at all, just rubbing it in through the screen. Alright, that looks like enough. Then I'm going to select another color, and I have some purple now that I'm going to work into the body section. So we're going to work that in a little bit, and again, keep in mind you are not pushing hard. If you push hard, you can push the paint through the screen too much. Once I've got that done so I don't have a stripe, I'm going to just fan it out like this, and then we'll peek and see how we did. We'll lift up the screen, and oh my goodness, it looks pretty good, but around the edges I can see that I need to add a little bit more paint. So I'll get my brush. Now you notice that I just dropped that into position. That's what you need to do. That's what the paint tape will do for you. So you're going to just drop it down, and then we're going to go over here, and usually if I don't get an area done, it's because I'm getting awful close to the edges, and I tend to want to come back from I don't want to get paint off onto the garment. Although we do have a magic method to get that out too. So what we'll do now is we'll just add a little bit of shading into the wing area like that, and now let's see how we've done. Looks pretty good. Okay, so we're going to take that off, and we're going to pull the paint tape away. Here I have a little bit of water, and I'm going to drop a couple drops of Dawn dishwashing liquid in there. That's just to help clean the screen. So I have a little sea sponge and some water, and I will first take all the paint off of the one side, and I just use my hand as support, and then what we'll do is flip it over, and we'll go ahead and brush off any remaining paint that may have been pushed through the screen. Once that's done, I have prepared a bit of paper towels here, and I'm going to open that up, lay the screen down, and then just cover it up again with the paper towel and just dry it, pat it out, and then once that's done we will set that off to the side, and your screen is ready to be dried. Just like that, it air dries, or if you wanted to do another screen right now, you can just keep on screening. And you can always screen on the wet side, on the screen side. So that's the basics of silk screening, and we'll come back in a little while and show you some more things on how to wash out the screen if you get something on your garment, and how to heat set them. And I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.